Hey, what is up? Welcome back to another video. We're doing some more Fallout 76 gameplay today, and I'm just going to be focusing on building mechanics and where you should actually start off in building, because there's a really good location where I'm currently building on the screen, and I will tell you guys why. But first, you have to set up your camp. If you don't know how to do that, it's just B and then LB, and you set it up. And the reason I chose this location specifically is because not only will it be good for your base, it's the good location, but the lumber mill, which is the location I'm building, has specific spots where you can actually automatically generate wood. And if you didn't know, wood is one of the basic building materials or resources that you get at the beginning of the game and that you will really use. And the lumber mill also provides a ton of resources that respawn constantly. So I've got a ton of gears from there. I got a bunch of wood. You can gather piles of wood. And it's just a really nice location. It's also safe. You have protectrons all around, so if something comes in, they can also help you, along with if you have turrets. So it really should be no problem for beginning, and it's directly south of the vault, so it's not hard to get to. Right now I'm putting down some generators. I didn't have all four that I needed, but I eventually came back with all four, or necessary amounts to make all four generators. But if you don't know how building works, if you build a base and you change a location, it actually saves the setup of your other base. And right here, this was the setup of one of my other bases. I'm able to just plop it down, just like that, even though I had some problems because of the terrain not being completely flat. But I got it down, had the turrets there, had all the workstations. I had another base that was just you know, my storage, so I'm placing that down as well. And it's quite easy to do this. Now, another thing you have to think about at the beginning of the game is food and water. They're two of the most important things towards the beginning of the game, because it's not easy to maintain your health water with, you know, running around. You're not going to get a ton of consistent food that doesn't give you radiation. So just start making some farms. The water, you have to be careful. The water is not as easy to get as the food, and I'll explain why in a second. But the next thing you want to do is secure off your base. You know, put walls if you have enough materials, put fences, that's what I did, because I wasn't really in danger here. It was a pretty safe area, and I just want to build up my base as much as possible. Now, many base locations can have advantages, such as, you know, the monsters, or mobs, creatures, whatever you want to call them, that spawn there, but in this location, it's meant for the resources, and getting the wood resource is not that common. I looked for a while, I only found a couple other locations. But, you know, doing this at the beginning of the game will really help get you the resources and get you on your feet. So, I just continued placing down fences. This was another blueprint that I created for fences, so I didn't have to place them down individually, which is a really easy mechanic to learn. And you have a nice look at my base during the day. It's nothing special, but, you know, it gets the job done, and it's pretty protected. Now, the reason I say water is a little harder to get is because you have to actually learn the plan for it. And I didn't know I had the plan for a while, but I eventually went to my own notes. So you go to your inventory, go to notes, and you have a plan for it. You learn it just like you learn any other plan, and you can craft it. I finished up the generators here, got enough gears because that's what I was lacking, and I'm starting to power this thing up. And there should be plenty of power. It's around 12, and it's only necessary to have 10 for this wood collector. Now it's all powered up. It's making approximately 33 per hour, which is actually quite good. I think that the only other way to collect it is manual. It's, you know, a great thing to have. Well, anyway, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. So if you're not already subbed, turn the notification bell on, because I'd really appreciate it, guys. And peace.